to you from a whole different angle, okay? Because I've been like trying to stress it, but before I used to really, really smile and laugh, you know, but now my voice has come back. And I do genuinely like to laugh and enjoy life. There's no fake. Although I have tried it, and you guys have caught me before, because but it's good to laugh and even to induce it because it really does alter the mood. If you're in a bad mood or in a bad situation. Uh, of course, I'm supposed to be doing Jennifer Lawrence and Pluto, and I did rent a studio, right, to do this. And do you know that there was an electrical fire and the whole thing got burned? Not the whole studio, but the part that I was supposed to work on because I wanted a big poster of Jennifer Lawrence, and I could, and I contacted the magazine that wrote the article on Jennifer Lawrence, and they sent this huge, it was really nice to use it for the advertising for this magazine, and it was burned to the ground, just like my altar in New York in my apartment, burned to the ground. So I'm like, oh well, and you guys should know me by now. I'm like, oh, this was another situation that was allowed to happen by the universe. So I had no emotional connection to it. And I'm like, okay, boom, I'll get back to it when the universe decides that it's okay. And then just go reroute and go back to another option agreement, let me call it, and doing something else until I get the green light to do other projects and contracts, that I'm not talking about to move forward. And I know there's a lot of people, my enemies, my ops online, watching to see what I'm doing, who I'm working with, who I'm collaborating, is my partner here or not, so they can go and sabotage and do what they do. This is going to continue until the day I die. Understand that part of the destiny and part of the journey is having these ops do these kinds of things. And once you know that they are part of your destiny, working in the negative polarity, you're actually okay with it. Again, you take it with a grain of salt, buy yourself a new brand of wine, and do collective readings, personal readings, do birth charts, things that I love to do, but always love to do. It's never a chore. It's never a problem for me. And then other stuff that are in the balance or in the future of greater wealth and significance that's coming my way will come in its proper time sequence. I don't really think about it at all because of these types of blockages and experiences. There's a point in this journey where you can't completely blame the ops all the time. They were put there by the universe. They were put there. Now, nothing is by accident. Like it says in the Bible, every hair on your head is counted, and not a single leaf falls from a tree without God's knowledge. So they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. And they're allowing these things because they know what they're doing. The only people who don't know are us, the golden ones, the chosen ones, or elect. We don't know and we are used with this veil of not knowing and trust in blind faith that everything will be brought to balance. And it is, and it will. What do you want? Your needs or wants, they take a second burn, second seat. But that also is a test of your faith and endurability. Understand what's happening here. In the end, it's about faith. Faith and not giving up. So the universe is going to throw everything at you to see if you're still going to respond or react and continue on your goal or on your mission. Are you going to let this stop you, or are you going to continue going forward? Now, you've all seen me be from hotel to hotel, from city to city, right? You all see me sick, fat, skinny, inebriated, pa. and I'm still on point. Over 100% on point. So nothing's going to stop me. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. No. And you have to be as sold and committed to succeeding, and in the process enjoying the journey. You have to, because these apps, they also have the same energy, conviction, and tenacity to stop you and destroy you. And if I have a grander than life ambition, and I do, there's going to be opposition that's going to match that in equal opposition. This is also, again, talking about the polarities, and you cannot enjoy or even understand success if it is not met with an equal opposition to that success that helps you grow and evolve. It is what it is. Do I like it? I despise it. I despise it. I do. That's why I don't want to come back to this system. I despise it. I don't believe that we have to go through this type of pain to learn a lesson. That's ridiculous. But that's the system here. That's the system here. So we're going to go with it and marshal through it until we don't have to anymore. I just got my dental bill to fix this here from those spells. Yeah, I was right. It's going to be like $7,000 just for those 2 teeth. Because it's cosmetic. It's cosmetic. Believe it or not, the pain is completely gone. Let me tell you something. Health is wealth. Can you imagine me being a millionaire or having access to the money? Because I'm a millionaire, I just don't have access to the money. Yeah, but can you imagine me having access to all that money and having tooth pain and shit like that? You're not going to enjoy being healthy because you're not. And a tooth infection can become dangerous and serious, affect your brain, affect your heart, it can kill you. It's very dangerous. So, we have to look at wealth and abundance in different perspectives. As long as I'm good and I think I look great for my age, that's wealth for me, abundance for me. I can take care of the rest because I'm a hustler at the end of the day. I know how to get money. Virgos, we're hustle. We know how to get our money. We know how to get our bag. That's why everybody's so interested in getting our bag because they don't have to work like we do to get it. I think that's all I have to say about that. To keep you updated, I do my spiritual baths, every day in my banishing and clearing rituals. And of course, as you can see, your donations goes towards my altar. I have fruits as offerings. There's Palo Santo incense burning. I buy all kinds of oil. This is expensive stuff. There's nothing cheap about me, and I treat my deities with the same royaltiness that I possess, and that's why I always come up on top. There isn't any question to this, and that kind of love and outpouring love that I show my ancestors and my spirit archons, comes back to me in the form of protection, not just of my life, my spirit, but also my work. There are people plagiarizing my work and making a lot of money through it. That's going to come back and bite them in the ass. Trying to steal my illustrations, to copyright them, trademark my company name so that they can sue me and take everything from me. Just evil, 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 evil shit. Where do they find time to do this? And it's no longer an offense to me. It's an offense to the creator. You're really like spitting at his face because you already know that you cannot touch people like us, but you're still doing it. It's crazy. I think this is a form of mental insanity that all these spells, and I'm talking about family members now, that they have been doing since I was a child to suck energy for me to make them wealthy because my family is quite wealthy. But now I understand how they've been doing this. And it has me in absolute shock, just absolute shock. And embarrassed. I'm embarrassed of this, And I also feel sorry that they have to go through all these lengths for wealth by killing their own family members, sending them up. It's crazy, crazy, It's crazy. And this has to do with old vendettas. That even goes back past lives, multiple past lives. What is this here? Oh, huh? Really? No, you're not. No, you are not. No, you are not. Come over here. And they try to come in even through the drinks and inset. And I just bought this bottle. And it seems like they like this type of wine. But no, bitch. You're not going to be here, ferment my wine, and then drink you, because you might be demonic. You got to be careful what you eat, what you drink. There they are. And that it's good wine, too, but I'm going to have to throw it out. Tests. These are all tests. I just cooked some pasta. I wanted to drink it. Oh! It's a good bottle. And it cleans my teeth and gums and all that stuff to keep it clean. I'm a Virgo. That when it comes to health, that's our shit. If it was somebody else, it would have killed them a long time ago. Because I didn't have the money, the $20,000 to take care of this. For the moment. And it teaches you to develop another way, to find another way. Because at the end of the day, we are magicians. So this forces us to find another way. And we usually do. Okie dokie. Now, something is happening with the inheritance taken, the money taken, the house taken, and there is towers after towers after towers. I've already lost 7 family members. I mean, dead. 7 family members. 15, because all total is 78 people against 1 person. Exes, family, and associates. And don't forget the coven group. That's a whole different category. It's a lot of people. To have this type of opposition, adversity, and what other words in the English language can we use to describe this? To have this much opposition, antagonism, or assault towards one person, and it's done on social media, it's done on YouTube, and the police are very slow for me to make arrests. Some have been arrested, but there has to be a mass raid, and I don't know what's happening with that. But this is the new wave of crime. Laws have to be made to safeguard the community, and law enforcement has to come to terms with witchcraft, because it is real. And law enforcement has to develop laws against it and put people in jail, and even offer the death penalty for magicians and witches that have been responsible for the death of individuals through magic. This is the next step in law enforcement evolution. So this is happening to improve and increase and evolve law enforcement concerning this. And then the public, so they know that this is real and it can affect your life just as horribly and terrible as a loaded gun to your forehead. And I think that earth angels have been chosen by God to bring this out into the forum. No, because let me tell you, these people have been getting away with being wealthy and rich by killing and destroying other human beings behind the scenes, and they get away with it because nobody's going to take them to jail for witchcraft because there are no laws against it, and people don't believe in that. That's changing everything. What's been happening to the collective is a universal game changer because it's going to force society to reevaluate and relook at how crime now evolves. Mm-hmm. And when you see it that way, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. So let's see what, here we go. Let's see what's going on with the family that has stolen your inheritance. Let's go there first. And we're gonna then go into different sections. Mikila, tomorrow we have our session for the birth chart, and my other friend who her birthday is December 18th. She also fell for a birth chart, and the chart is ready. I took a week to do it because it is a very, very special birth chart. Very special birth chart. So you can call me this evening so we can begin your birth chart. And Mikila, tomorrow we have our session, the last session in the series for your birth chart. I'm glad you're enjoying it a lot. And you guys are also welcome to get birth chart as well, or tarot reading. Do buy my videos in Vimeo, compatibility and incompatibility of signs. And I have a couple courses in my website, thepeoplesastrology.com. I got about 14, 15. Look and see what you like, and you can order those as well. And of course, please join my Patreon. And it's 4 videos per month. And I'm going to upload the first video tonight. Okay, I have a lot to make up for this particular type. I lost a lot of revenue with Patreon because of what was happening. And I love you guys, Patreon members that have stood in there paying, even though there's been no videos, the support. I love you for that. Don't think I forgot about you. I didn't. I have something very, very special for you guys for hanging in there. Right? So you can join Patreon to get specialized content, 4 videos a month. For $25 a month, that's not bad. Right? What else? I have so much streams, I got to talk to Miss Farmer to see what other streams I have out there to continue to advertise. And I'm just so back that she's back with the company, All right. Let us find out what is going on with this family, and let me let you know what the players are. It is an aunt. It's not a mother. Oh, she's a mother, but she's an aunt. In reference to you, collective. She could have been the sister of your mother or father, or this could be a second cousin aunt, right? But it's definitely an aunt and a cousin of yours. And it could be a female cousin or male. I believe it's both. And one is a Leo. The male is the Leo. Now the woman herself, the auntie, she's a Sagittarius, which is why Sagittarius comes out a lot, right? And Leo, that's her son. In my case, I know who that is. And the Cancer is also another cousin. It's a female. So that's one grouping, and we're going to examine this grouping today because there's a lot going on in the courts concerning this stolen inheritance and money. Okay. No, I'm not putting you here because I got fruits in the altar and they're fresh fruit, but it's still going to attract those little maggots things. It's still going to attract that because they love the smell of fruit. Well, so do the ancestors. Well, let me put you. Oh, I'm going to put it here, but I'm going to have to cover it like that. And as a shaman and high priest, I'm not allowed to kill insects. But some of them are like, too fresh. Like they take advantage. Like, okay, I got some Palo Santo. So let's see what is going on with this family dynamic. I got the Palo Santo going. Clear space. Please donate. Please give. 347-485-6258, which is ZELLE, or Cash App Fernando, FERNA, number 5, NDO. And you can always call for a reading, 281-690-8825. Yeah, it's really uncomfortable sitting on this. It's virtually all broken up. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah. You know how it is, guys. You know how it is. Okay. It's a tripod, but if you ask me, it's a stupid tripod. It doesn't really behave the way it should. Okay. Okay, let us see what is going on with this auntie and her daughter, which is a cousin, both female and male. And she's a Sag, and her son is a Leo, with Aries. And the Cancer is her daughter as well. That's another cousin of mine, the sister of the Leo guy. So you'll understand who the players are, because these cards keep coming out always. Sag, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio. Understand that this is the birth chart coming out, not all these individual people. You could have 4 cards, and it's talking about the same one person. But those 4 cards, one could be the moon, ascendant, right? Sun sign, and Venus or Mars placements. So let's see what is going on with the family and the court system, because it's really, really, really intense. And we have, well, first let's cut the deck. Huh? We have the King of Wands. This could be, and that's the Virgo. It could be the anti-hero, or it could be the hero, because there's 2 Virgos, because twins. Right? In my case, I'm gonna have a twin. So this could be me, or this could be my brother. Right? And then we got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is not me. This is my twin brother, which is symbolized by the 10 of Pentacles. When this comes out and this comes out, you know that it's a sibling. The 10 of Pentacles talks about family dynamics. When this card comes out, always comes out, this follows. You have to understand how tarot works. Now, and it's always going to bring out the birth chart emphasis, and also the north and south nodes. Okay, the back of the deck, we got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Definitely, this is talking about my brother, who collaborated with Auntie to take this out, to take this from me. Like many of you, that's the link. There was a betrayal within the family, and it came from a sibling or a cousin. In my case, a sibling. Okay. So, what's going on with the court case? 9 of Pentacles. Remember, 9 of Pentacles is also Virgo, number 9. The Hermit is number 9. Number 9. So this is, and when it comes out in the reverse, that means fraud, embezzlement, owing taxes, criminality, white-collar crime. So this person, this Virgo in the family, served as the link to identity theft, taking your identity collective, taking your personal information, selling it on the web, giving it to other family members to take away what's yours. It was a sibling or a cousin from any of you, not all of you. A liar, a cheat, and someone very dangerous. What is that sound? You hear that? Let me check. There was a major storm yesterday. I don't know what that was about, but my fire alarm system went off by itself. It does that a lot. And my lights were flickering. When that happens, those are my ancestors trying to communicate to me. The pasta came out delicious. I'm not allowed to eat when I do reading because negative energy can jump into the food. But you cannot rush food flavor. Let me put it back. The day is gloomy. You know that I just turned it off. That was someone's trying to communicate. It's Thursday. It's that time, man. I took the battery out, and the bitch is still beeping. How can you explain shit like this to a doctor, a psychiatrist, or somebody? They'll lock you up and throw away the key, and they'll high five each other. They really got a real loose one here. Not realizing that I'm right all along. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. What I told you. A sibling. Yo, this is crazy. I took the fucking battery out of it, and it's still ringing. Things like that. That's what makes people like me magical. Or these archons. Yeah. And before that, it was the lights blinking. Okay, so we have a brother who is a devastating, terrible, tyrannical liar and a thief. Okay. Let's find out what's going on. I'm going to do a set of 3 cards. I'll put you here. Oh! Caught it in time. It was about to fall. Okay. Right there. Now let's get the index cards. There's that reaping again, beeping. Let's get the index cards, and we're going to throw 21 of them on one side and 21 on another side. That's a total of 42, but I got 400 here. So let's see what is going on. Somebody is spiritually trapped. Thank you. Confirmation, I guess, right? I took the battery out. It should not be beeping. That's how you fucking know. We have no emotion. No emotion. That means that they have no remorse for what they're doing. Mysterious but sexy. That might be reference to you, collective. Some of you, collective, have deeply religious family members that are very entitled and self-righteous. And they're attacking you because they feel that they're doing something right. That's bullshit. This person is salty. Salty. Another confirmation. Sure. Loves to wear sunglasses, but it came out in the reverse. So maybe I like to wear sunglasses. My twin brother doesn't. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? 5? Unfair judge or ruling. And it came out in the reverse, which means that this has been exposed. And I found out some things about this. The judge that sat on the bench resigned because he took a bribe. So this was found out. He got away with it because he's part of the Masonic order that protects judges. But this blew up in his face and he had to resign. Another judge took over the case. What I tell you, a fake Christian Bible stomper. That's the Sagittarius. And they're so entitled in thinking that they know what spirituality should be and what it should not be. And they feel they are attacking a demonic person, that they feel that they are working with God and that they're the agent of God. And they've given themselves the entitlement to come after people like me and destroy them. It's crazy. Good luck. These people don't understand anything about spirituality, and they blame others, and they are the ones doing what they are accusing you of doing. They're the ones doing it behind the scenes. See, these people are cunning, just cunning. This person loves suspense movies, thriller movies. I do. My brother doesn't, which is why it came out in the reverse. But I'm the target. And many of you, collective, may like spy movies, thriller movies, or even science fiction movies. What are they after? The gift. I'm the gift. And many of you, collective, are the gift, which is why they want to take you out so they can take the gift. As if it works that way. A disabled person, they pretend to be disabled, but they're not. Came out in the reverse. What I tell you, an inside job within the court system. And there's a lawyer involved, a government official, and a judge. And gang affiliates and also mafia affiliates involved here. They were pulled in to be involved. Now, these dangerous groups want their money. There's a long shot that wants his money. And I already believe that 2 people have died behind this money. I see a 38, a caliber, by 38, I see a 42. A 54. I never heard of a gun 54. A 58. It's a double barrel. These people are drained and dried up, came out in the reverse. That's what they wanted to do to you, collective, but they couldn't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boop, boop, boop. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Karmic connection, karmic family. And they don't share in the royal bloodline either. Only you Collective. Something happened on Tuesday and it backfired. And this is trying to do spells on the judges, the new lawyers, because it was taking over a whole new judicial team. And they were trying to do spell on this team, and they're trying to bribe the new judge, and he ain't having it. Someone is an undercover homosexual, and that's my brother, my twin brother. For many of you, it could be a cousin or a longtime friend pretending to be straight, getting married, having children, but behind the scenes, having a whole different double life. Yep. And there's nothing wrong with being a homosexual. But it's wrong to be a homosexual and be married to a woman, have children, she doesn't know what you're doing, and bringing illnesses to the marriage, potentially risking the life of your wife and children, the stability of the children. That makes it wrong. Social media, these people are stalking and lurking and doing attacks through social media. And this is, again, the auntie, Sagittarius, with her daughter, who's the Cancer, and her son, which is the Leo. And they're putting other people to do the same thing. My ex, both the Taurian and the Scorpio, doing the same thing on different end. Ethnic. You got some that are racist, and I have it in my family as well. The lighter skin you are, the better. The darker, the worse. And I'm the one who's a twin, the lightest in the family. Emotional manipulation. Whoops. Okay, we got 21 here. So this is describing just the vile character of this auntie and these cousins and siblings. For some of you, not all of you. Okay. Now we're going to do 21 with the other set of index cards and see what it tells us. Still reading on these three. Let me get the one that fell. Because they do make you get up, make you bend down. Ooh. That alarm is still ringing, and I took the battery off. That's so crazy. It's a $25 bottle of wine. Please donate so I could buy another one because that's almost gone. Thank you, and I love you in advance. All right, so let's go with this one, 21, and then we're done. On Monday, somebody did something. They sent insects, roaches to your house to magic. Mosquitoes and shit like that. But I burn constantly Palo Santo, so it takes it away. Someone feels that I'm too young and that I don't deserve to be this wealthy. Well, everyone is entitled to their opinion. Low vibrational energy. Putting your materials secretly on OnlyFans. Ooh. There's also some kind of pornography going on. And blackmail concerning my ex. Oh, it's scandalous. And we have a spiritual being having a human experience in the reverse. This is not a human, because I do have some reptilians in my family. The situation is awkward because they've been discovered. Wants to share dangerous information with you. Many of these people think that you're stupid because you're too agreeable, too gleeful. You know, you have a childlike innocence, and they think that that's a weakness. Past life memories. Pay attention to your dreams. Am I still on the air? Am I still on the air? You never know. You just never know. And a bad investment to go after you, Collective. It sure was. It sure was. Now they're in despair. What is going on here? Now my fan turned on by itself? Hold on, guys. There might be a poltergeist here. Just gotta chill. All of a sudden, I tell you, it's not easy being an empath. And there's the fucking alarm with no battery in it. Fears. Just fears. Who'd believe it? Who'd believe it? Okay. In 6 months. Oh, that's a long time. But well, but time is relative, right? Some people are just bipolar. They accuse me of that. Yeah. I have a postgraduate and went to Columbia. Some of these people never even had a high school diploma. And I'm the crazy one. A drive-by. This comes out a lot. And somebody did try to do a drive-by shooting when I was in New York. But this is still going on. People don't realize, because see, I travel a lot and I have residencies in different states. And they thought that I was leaving and maybe I'll come back. They don't realize, I don't know why, because I made it very clear, I abandoned my apartment, left everything behind. So the hitman came to my house, and that was a game changer. Bald head. That's my twin. He's got a bald head. Might be the same for you guys, a cousin or brother or sibling. A comic. We're going to end here. Okay? We're going to come back and we are going to. So this is all, negative situations. Actually, before I do leave, let me take out the court cards because nothing here came out concerning the courts. And I know there's a lot happening there. So let me get the court cards, the Kipper deck. There are 2 decks of Kipper. Okay. Okay. Kipper. So let's throw 7 cards, and that's all you need. Kipper is very intense. Very intense. Look what came out here. I always got different cards that blend in. Right? This one is cruelty. Cruelty. And they've been very cruel. I understand that some of them have been charged with attempted murder or conspiracy to commit murder. Yeah. I haven't gotten anything from the courts yet. No letters, no nothing from the courts yet. But I'm supposed that's coming because it's all about me. I'm the star here. And like many of you collective are the stars. You haven't heard yet something, but you will. It might be in 6 months what came out. I don't pay attention to chronology of time because it never happens the way people describe it in tarot. Oh, it's coming real soon. Oh, it's coming real quickly. You know how many times I've heard that? It's been years now. Years. So I don't pay attention to the timeline. Okay, let's see. The first card is, look, there it is. Adjudication. Something, I'm telling you, something happening in court. And it's been years. Years. 30. This is the number 30, which is an empress, that Taurian in Florida. Some the ruling. But it can also be my auntie because she's the number 9. 3 is 9, Sag. But here is talking strictly of Virgo energy in Taurus. The main male in the reverse. Next to adjudication. Now, there's a few main males here. I'm one of them because I'm his brother. But then there's others. But this is a number 1. This is a number 1, which is Aries. And I have an Aries moon, so that's my brother. So it could be talking about, but it came out in the reverse. So it's not about me, it's about my sibling. Because we got the 10th of Pentacles in the reverse, which deals with a family member. And when you add 10, you have what? 1. 1. It's talking about the same person. That's how you read the numbers. And then the third card, number 16, thoughts. Someone is like, how the fuck did you get away with all of this? How the fuck are you not dead yet? That's the energy I'm getting here. Because it came out next to the main male in the reverse. And number 7 is also Empress energy. Don't forget, 7 is Libra, 3 is Taurus. So we're still talking about Empress energy. And of course, there it is, the main female in the reverse. So we got the main male in the reverse, and we got the main female. This is the killer couple. And both came out in the reverse. So again, we're talking about the same people. They're under adjudication now. I don't see my aunt and cousins because it's like the 2 cases going on at the same time. Number 5, community, but it came out in the reverse. Now we're talking about my aunt and the cousins and the inheritance and property. Now that's a whole set now of energy, aside from the main male and main female and the adjudication. That's a whole different set. Now it's coming out a whole different other one that deals with the community. But the community knowing what was going on and keeping quiet because they stand to benefit. Some of you have to leave your communities. And there's the house that was taken from your collective. This situation is dead. This is dead. But let me tell you what happened to the house. They sold the house and bought a new house. they can't keep up with the new house. Now they got it. Not only do they have to give the money back and rescind the sale of that house, they also have to get back the old house that did not belong to them. Now that's a very complicated situation because now these people are poor because they've been exposed and they can't afford to pay the mortgage or to buy back that which they stole from somebody else. Now it has become a really complicated situation. And it's going to take more than a year to fix. But in the meantime, you are going to be vindicated, Collective. I just don't know how. But a lot of money is going to be given to you. Ooh! Yeah. Compensation, recompensation, punitive charges. And you don't even have to file suit for it. It's going to be automatically given to you. You don't have to do anything. Here we have again the privileged lady in the reverse. Number 3, again, is talking about the Empress. Number 3. One more. Ooh. Sudden wealth in the reverse. These people try very hard to get wealthy off the backs of other people, especially killing them. It's not working. They've been discovered, and this is the drama that is currently happening to many of you. Not all of you. Guys, thank you so much. Again, please donate, call for a reading, and I'll be back in a little while, and we're going to now look at the Covenant group and see what's happening with that. Guys, thank you. I hope this helps somebody.